York Redoubt National Historic Site of Canada stands at the entrance to Halifax Harbour, across from McNabb's Island, and forms part of the Halifax Harbour Defence Complex. A field trip to York Redoubt offers a window into local geology for the uninitiated as well as the seasoned geologist. The site is also steeped in cultural and military history and provides the opportunity to tie elements of natural history to our cultural heritage. This is Dusty.
What's he on about now? Rocks again? Never mind. Come along. We're going for a walk to York Redoubt.
Visitors should carry a cell phone in case of emergency and wear suitable footwear for hiking on uneven ground.
I'll just pad along.
During the exercise, we will see metasedimentary Maguma Group rocks and South Mountain granite.
Where does he find these words? Maguma?
Once inside the main gate, make your way to the foot of the stairs that begin at the south end of the gun emplacements.
Let's get moving. You always talk too much.
Here you'll come to the first stop where outcrop is visible. Outcrop is what geologists call a place where bedrock is exposed at the surface.
Bedrock? Doesn't look very comfortable to me.
So here the rock is a dark color, rusty looking, and layered. We've found some slate.
Slate. That's a thrill. Can we go now? I believe you were going this way.
Let's go up the stairs and see what's up there.
I thought he'd never ask.
What's this?
Oh, what now? I was having fun.
Here we've found some outcrop of a different kind.
Let me guess. It's more rocks.
This is a lighter colored rock, crystalline, not layered. This is granite of the South Mountain batholith.
Batholith? I swear he's making this stuff up.
You may also notice the change in rock type corresponds to a change in elevation.
Yes, the stairs were a dead giveaway.
Let's continue.
I'm way ahead of you.
As we reach the top of the stairs, we're treated to a commanding view of the harbour and its approaches. It's easy to see why this place was selected as a vantage point for guarding the entrance to Halifax Harbour. Once again, we see that the rocks underfoot are granite. As we rejoin the road, we can look across to see a large boulder.
I like boulders, but not as much as trees.
Though quite large, this boulder is not an outcrop. It's a superficial deposit.
Don't look at me.
How might this boulder have gotten here? What forces would be involved in moving something so massive?
It was like that when I got here.
These boulders were all deposited by glaciers that passed through here a mere 20,000 years ago.
Was that when you were young?
Now we come to an area of granite outcrop that appears to have been quarried. See the drill marks. Oh, Dusty!
What? Just having a little dip.
Just a few meters away, though, we find slate outcropping in the roadway.
Got it. I sniffed it out.
Dusty, you're an excellent rock hound. The next part of the hike takes us outside the wall. In summer, we can pass through the front of the wall via the Sally Port.
Sally who?
Here at the base of the wall, the guns sit above us. Notice the material that makes up the wall. It should look familiar. This stone wall was constructed from local slate, quarried in nearby Purcell's Cove. These rocks make excellent building stone as they are handy, abundant, and break apart in conveniently rectangular blocks. They can be seen elsewhere in Halifax, notably on the campus of Dalhousie University.
Reminds me of my school days.
Keeping the wall to our right, we will continue until we come to a bridge where we can observe vertical outcrop. As we approach, we can see that the cliff is composed of slate. But wait! Isn't that granite on the other side? What's happening?
You're the geologist. I'm the dog. Remember?
Though difficult to see at first, looking carefully, we can find a contact between the Maguma slate and the South Mountain granite.
If you say so.
Let's retrace our steps until we come to a road which will take us down towards the water.
Have you got lost again?
As we start down this road, we quickly come to some slate outcrop displaying curious cubic holes. What could have produced these features?
It's cheese, obviously.
No, Dusty. These holes previously contained cubic crystals of pyrite, a mineral often found in Maguma rocks.
I think we'll have to agree to disagree on this.
Let's carry on.
Right?
Further down, we come to a brook, where we find some different-looking rocks exposed. These rocks are layered, like the slate, but lack the iron staining and display alternating bands of light and dark-colored rock. They're also in the Maguma group, but belong to a different formation, the magnesium-rich rocks of the Beaver Bank Formation.
A beaver's bank? Is it Barclays? Get it? Come along. The water's this way.
Proceeding down towards the water, we have a wonderful view of the main navigation channel into the harbor where, during the World Wars, an anti-submarine net was deployed here to keep U-boats out of the harbor. Located along the narrowest section of the channel, York Shore Battery was the landfall for the net that extended across to McNabb's Island where the lighthouse stands. Even today, detailed bathymetric data show scouring of the sediment around the footings that anchored the net.
Right. I'll just dive down and check on that.
If you do make your way down to the shoreline, please be careful, as the rocks can be slippery and uneven.
No problem. I've got four-wheel drive.
From here, retrace your steps and return to the parking lot. We hope you've enjoyed this tour of York Redoubt.
I certainly have, even with all your spouting.
Perhaps now you'll more easily recognize these rocks when you come across them elsewhere in southwestern Nova Scotia.
Maybe we'll find some with cheese still in it.
If you want to learn more about the geology of York Redoubt or other areas in Nova Scotia, follow the links in the credits of this video.
I'm a little peckish now, but I'll bone up on the geology later.